What's the story, Morning Glory? What is the word, Hummingbird? Well, the word is that this situation between Molly Hopkins and Cynthia Decker is getting more and more bizarre by the day. So, as we've talked about before, Molly Brown and Cynthia Decker, excuse me, Molly Hopkins. Who's Molly Brown? Molly Hopkins and Cynthia Decker, who were the best friends that were featured on, a couple of 90 Day Fiancé franchises. I know them from 90 Day Fiancé when a few years ago when Molly had moved in her husband, Luis from the Dominican Republic. That was the first time that I saw Molly, the first time that I saw Cynthia, the first time that I saw Molly's kids, Olivia, and the little one. I never watched 90 Day Fiancé The Single Life, so I don't know how the relationship started between Molly and Kelly Brown. I have no clue. But I see Molly and Kelly Brown and Molly and Cynthia on 90 Day Fiancé Pillow Talk. So I'm familiar with who Kelly Brown is, but I just don't know the details of how their relationship came into fruition or like what's going on. Like when they were on Pillow Talk together, were they living together, living in separate homes? I don't know. All I know is that this was her boyfriend. And of course, I knew Cynthia Decker as Molly's best friend and also her business partner. So then, we talked about last time how their friendship has been on the outs, but neither one of them is really giving any explanation as far as why. Now I'm beginning to understand why. So there's some serious stuff going on with this crew between Molly and her daughter Olivia, her boyfriend Kelly Brown, and Cynthia Decker. And I can kind of understand why neither one of them is really willing to talk into great details about the fallout of their friendship, because I think it stems from some type of altercation between Olivia and Kelly Brown and her mom, Molly. So, Molly had broken up with Kelly Brown somewhere around Thanksgiving of 2022. So, there was an incident before that. There was an incident where Olivia, which is Molly's oldest daughter, has sneaked in her boyfriend into the home. And when Molly found out, she was obviously very upset with her daughter. And then Kelly Brown was also upset about this incident. So that's why I'm like, did he live there with them or what was going on? But Kelly Brown was also upset about it and he was giving his 2 cents about it. Basically, intervening himself between this mother and daughter situation. So then at some point, Molly Hopkins is at the lingerie store with her daughter, Olivia, and she's FaceTiming Kelly Brown. And as she's FaceTiming Kelly Brown, Kelly sees Olivia in the background. And so, for whatever reason, according to these articles, it's still obviously, I know that there's still a lot of information that's missing. Not all the pieces are really there because the story still isn't making complete sense. But when he's FaceTiming Molly, he sees Olivia and he's upset about seeing Olivia there. So at some point, I guess he threatens to show up. No, he sees Olivia there in the background as he's FaceTiming Molly, and I guess he commented about like, what the hell is she doing there or something like that. He must have expressed his anger about Olivia being there with her mother. I don't know if it was because he felt like Molly should not have given Olivia a second chance, and she shouldn't have been hanging out with her daughter in this friendly way. Maybe he still wanted Molly to be angry with her and to not speak with her. I don't know, but he was somehow upset about seeing mother and daughter together. So as he's expressing his anger and saying whatever he's saying, Olivia's in the background basically like smirking at him. So that messes him up, right? He gets upset and he threatens to F her up. And so Olivia takes him up on that offer and she's like, I'm right here, baby, come F me up. So he actually shows up at the store. Now, this is according to Olivia. According to Olivia, he shows up at the store. This is after hours, no customers. He busts through the door, goes around the counter, grabs her by her neck, slams her against the wall and the floor, and proceeds to punch her. Molly has to pull him off. Okay? At some point, after the incident, the report is, or the rumor is, Kelly Brown actually admitted to putting his hands on Olivia because this text message surfaces allegedly from Kelly to a friend that says, "Somali and I are over. I choke slammed Livy. I'm out. Keep in touch." It just okay, yeah. That's so this text message is out there. It just seems kind of strange that he would so readily, admit to this and, say I choke slammed Livy. Anyways, so this is allegedly what he said to a friend. So the authorities are contacted. I don't know if he was arrested or what, but a report was definitely made. Excuse me. A report was made. And so in this report, it mentions that when the investigators asked Olivia to show them footage, security footage of what happened, Olivia allegedly had said that she was unable to get access to the footage because only one person had access to it, and that one person was Cynthia Decker. So it seems like, Cynthia wasn't trying to cooperate to help out Olivia. That's what it seems like, because the report said that Olivia wanted to get the footage, but the only person who had access to it was Cynthia. Okay, so why don't you just get in touch with Cynthia and ask her to, get the footage? I don't know. So when it came out that Cynthia's name was mentioned in this police report, Cynthia, got on social media or whatever platform, and evidently she was really upset that she was mentioned in this incident. Basically, Cynthia wants nothing to do with this specific incident. She doesn't want her name attached to this at all. She has even said on her social media, I think on her Instagram, she posted a statement saying something like she was going to get in touch with the investigators. Cynthia says that she will be contacting the investigators because she wants her name completely removed from the report. And so it makes you kind of question, okay, if this assault took place where this grown man choked out this young woman, this young girl, slams her against the wall, slams her against the floor with his hands on her neck, punches her. And if there's footage of this, why wouldn't Cynthia want to help? Because from what I could see on the show 90 Day Fiance Pillow Talk, it just seemed like Cynthia was a good-natured person. She wouldn't seem like someone who, if she had access to something that would help a victim of this violent assault, that she would purposely withhold it. She doesn't seem like the type. Very confusing, very bizarre. But supposedly Cynthia wants her name removed. She doesn't want to be involved. She also posted something very cryptic about, I don't have to hide because the truth is on my side or something like that. I don't know. And it's just like, what is really going on with these people? So when the article that I read also mentioned that this isn't the first brushing with the law that Olivia and Molly have had. So either back in 2021 or 2022, but I think it was 2022, somewhere around there, but I'm not sure which year. Molly had to call the cops on her own daughter, Olivia, because they got into a physical altercation. Now, according to Olivia, in that previous incident, she was at her mother's house and she was laying on the bed, and she had mentioned to her mother, how come I only got $20 for my birthday when you have expensive boots in your closet? So Molly didn't like that, so she shoves Olivia off the bed. When she's relaying this story to the cops, she's telling the cops that she had to hit her mother in order to protect herself from another attack. That's according to Olivia. Now, according to Molly, Olivia shows up at her house already on 10, and she is ranting and raving about what a horrible mother Molly is. And she's ranting and raving about what a horrible mother Molly is. She grabs a pair of Molly's Gucci boots, and as Molly tries to take the boots back away from Olivia, Olivia kicked and punched her. And there's a witness that substantiates Molly's version. And the witness stated that Olivia punched her mother in the face and grabbed her hair before fleeing to the garage before the police arrived. Molly believed that Olivia was under the influence. Olivia was arrested and charged with simple assault. So there's this mysterious witness that basically corroborated with what Molly was saying, that Olivia was the aggressor and Olivia attacked her. And Olivia was arrested and charged with simple assault. And supposedly, I think that action is still pending. So if that's what happened before between Molly and Olivia, and then now we have another incident where it seems like, Molly and Olivia have patched things up because, Olivia was staying with Molly again, and then she sneaks this boyfriend in. Some might be able to say that, okay, maybe this is the reason why Kelly was so upset, because it's like, okay, you keep taking your daughter back and she keeps disrespecting you. And maybe he was expressing his anger about the fact that Molly keeps giving her daughter chance after chance after chance, but her daughter keeps disrespecting her. And maybe that's what he was, saying to them. And, here you have Olivia in the background, kind of like smirking, like, and what are you going to do about it? And then he gets upset and he lets his anger get the best of him. I don't know. But my question is, if there's footage of this, why can't this footage be released? I don't understand if any of this is even true. All of this is just allegations, if any of this is even true. Now, there was also some text message exchange between Kelly and Olivia had gotten a lot of heat from the public because supposedly she had used a racial slur referring to Kelly. And when this was revealed, she said that, I guess she backpedaled and apologized, I'm not sure, or tried to defend herself. But she said that, well, I'm part black, so it really wasn't racist because I'm also part black or something like that. I think she referred to him as the N-word, I think. Y'all, this is crazy. This is a lot. This is a whole lot. And I'm wondering if in that first incident between mother and daughter, that witness that corroborated Molly's version of events, I wonder if that person was Cynthia. Now, as far as why Cynthia would not want to be involved with the second incident, could it be because maybe either Molly or Olivia or both of them could possibly be stretching the truth about what happened with Kelly? I'm just asking questions. I don't know. And if it's not true, if they did lie on him, would he be able to prove that? I don't know. Could Molly and Olivia go as far as to create lies about Kelly Brown, saying that he assaulted, a young woman like that? Would they go that far for whatever reason? Whatever issues they have with him, would they have gone that far? Did Kelly Brown cheat on Molly? Like, what's going on here? Is that why they broke up? Like, what is really happening? So I'm just like, I can't believe it. But eventually, y'all, the truth will come out. In some shape or form, the truth will definitely come out. But I'm just like, wow. When I watched 90 Day Fiancé, when Molly was on it with Luis, and when I watch her on Pillow Talk with Kelly, with Kelly, to me, Molly seems like the kind of woman that, she gets really smitten by men. And when she has a new man in her life, it's kind of like she really does. Because I remember when I used to watch her with Luis, I didn't like how she tried to force this man on her kids. I really didn't like it at all. I did not like it at all. I felt like she was moving way too fast with him. I felt like that she introduced this man into her children's lives way too quickly. I think that for her to move in this man into the home that she shares with her kids was absolutely wrong. I did not agree with that at all. And I remember also, even during that time, there was tension between Molly and her daughter, because when that season ended, Olivia moved out and was living with a friend, and Molly was trying to reach out to her all the time. And I think the reason why Molly and Olivia have a lot of tension is because these men get in between them. And then I think when her relationships are over, she tries to buy her daughter back, or tries to, win her daughter back. And I think that Molly has a lot of guilt. I think she has a lot of mom guilt with how she treats her kids. You know, when it comes to these relationships that she has, I think she has a lot of mom guilt. And then she tries to like overcompensate with her kids. But then when the next man's in her life, you know, it's like we're back to square one again, where she's kind of like forcing these men into her children's life. That's how I see it. That's just my personal opinion. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully the truth will eventually come out. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. On your way out, don't forget to rate the video. And if you like this content, please go ahead and subscribe, and I will definitely talk to you later. Bye.